I always love those. More music. No, my. And good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my cameraman and producer and director, Mr. Aiden Matter. We are live from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut, as we've got a Pee-wee battle about ready to take place here between the Stanford Sharks and your Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. Seahawks, you see, wearing their home white sweaters with the blue shoulders, yellow trim white socks with blue and yellow trim. And we'll see who's getting the start in between the pipes. I believe it's going to be number 1, Owen Silver. And down at the other end, the Stanford Sharks wearing their black sweaters with a real cool Stanford logo, red numbers with white trim. They really pop right off the jersey, black socks with red and white trim. They got a couple of goaltenders dressed, so we'll see who gets the start in goal for the Sharks. And we're about ready to get underway. We play 15-minute stanzas here in the Pee-wee division. Icing and offsides are in effect. There is no delayed offsides if it's tied. At the end of regulation, there will be no sudden death or sudden life overtime because USA Hockey does not like fun. Each team will get a point. You go to the drive-thru, you get what you get, and you don't get upset. If you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it is still icing. And body checking is illegal at this age group, as like gambling is at Bushwood, sir. All right, I think we went over everything, and penalties are 90 seconds, and I think that covers it, as the game is brought to us here today by our friends at Next Level Summer Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't heard about Next Level Summer Academy, it is the premier camp here in Connecticut. It's a one-of-a-kind program, combines professional instruction with traditional camp activities, and it's going to be right here this year up in Oakdale at the St. Thomas More School, where campers can participate in one or more sports intensities, including ice hockey, soccer, basketball, or football. I know a couple of the Seahawks last year went to the Next Level camp, and they raved about it. They loved it. And this year, they're going to have week-long sessions, and the sports are led by coaches and college athletes right here in the area. Day and night options are even available starting in July, and special pricing is available right now through December 15th for the holidays. So to learn more, please go to nextlevelSummerAcademy.com or give a call at 914-341-1488 and mention Solu, mention the show, and get an additional 5% off from now through 12/15. A great holiday gift for your athlete. I'm telling you, there is nothing better than Next Level Summer Academy. And like I said, a couple of the Seahawks went last year, and I talked to them about it. They heard it right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network last year, and they loved it. They raved about it. You will love it. Your kids will love it. And this year, they moved up all the way from Kent, all the way right here in the area here in southeastern Connecticut. So I'm very excited to have Next Level Summer Academy right here, right in our backyard. So looking forward to that. So go to nextlevelSummerAcademy.com. Sign your young lady or lad up today. You will thank me. They will have the greatest experience of their lives. All right. We are about ready to get underway here, ladies and gentlemen, as the Seahawks and the Sharks break their huddle. This should be a good one between two good organizations, two well-coached teams here. Wilson getting the start on right wing. Here for the Sharks. Oh, on right defense, Velaz. Going to be getting the start out there, number 46 as well. Really like these Shark jerseys. Not only are they sharp, not only is the logo real sharp, but the red numbers with the white trim off against the black jersey really pleases the broadcaster. Easy to see the names and easy to see the numbers. Lepore out there is out there now. Bongo on left wing getting the start. Tanzash and Anderson on defense. Silver in between the pipes. They drop the puck, and we are underway from the Rose Garden here in Norwich. As quickly, the Sharks on it there, trying to send it up. Along the boards now, Freeman. Freeman spilled for his efforts there. As Ferrier came over. Ferrier out there with Majewski. And Bongo, the starting forwards out there for Coach Tanzash. Behind the net now, Anderson. Anderson on the forehand. Anderson, that took an unfortunate hop there for Anderson as it came back to the Sharks player, but quickly on it now, Ferrier behind the net. Sending along now, Nathan Ferrier up along for Golembeski. Golembeski's got Bongo up ahead. Golembeski tried to knife it through as Ferrier was coming through at full speed. Hopped over his stick. Nice job there by Tanzash to knock it down. But taken away down the right wing, they come now to Sharks. Stepping to the outside, protecting the puck. Bouncing puck covering up. On it there is the netminder, Silva. And there'll be no further play. 14:09 left to go here in the opening stands of the game, just nicely underway. Still a fantastic opportunity for everybody on hand and everybody at home to put in $5 a man on the first goal. As the Sharks get the draw back to the blue line. Bouncing puck kept in at the blue line. Wheeling and dealing with it now. Letting the shot go. Nice stop there. Silva got the flipper on it. As the Sharks control the faceoff. Get it back to the blue line. Walking the line. Letting the shot go. Silva through traffic. Holding on. There'll be no further play. 13:51 left to go here in the opening stanza. A couple of opportunities there for the Sharks. Leaning in to take the draw now. The Seahawks complete a player change. Tan out there for the Seahawks. A couple of new players. Kemble. Kemble trying to get the puck out. Couldn't do so, and now comes out to Tan. Tan sidesteps the check there and chips it up ahead as Hepburn giving chase. Hepburn. Icing is the call, as the St. Tan did not gain the red line, which she did not. So icing is the call. Kemble out there now with Tan. Hepburn. Salisbury. Gozala. And Fergione. Those are the five skaters for the Seahawks. Somehow the faceoff coming deep in the Sharks zone. Penalty on the Sharks on the play. Oh, I missed it. So hooking is the call. Okay. So power play go the Seahawks. So that was going to be an icing in the faceoff down the Seahawks zone. Turns out to be a penalty on the Sharks on delayed icing. And the faceoff deep in the Sharks zone. Trying to get the puck in front. Bouncing puck. Salisbury. Sending it across. Skahan out there. Chipped ahead now. Shorthanded. The Sharks now in a foot race. If they get to it before the blue line, it won't be icing. But they didn't. So icing is the call. Wilson out there with the laws. And there's Salisbury now leaning in. That is Madison Salisbury. From Salisbury sisters, the three girls, all play for the Seahawks. All fantastic hockey players. Along the boards now. Good D-to-D pass now. Kemble with room. Kemble lets the shot go. Bouncing puck. Trying to corral it there. And turn on it there. Couldn't do so, but away come the Sharks now. Back the other way. Through the neutral zone they come now. Over the blue line. Trying to step to the inside. Salisbury got a big chunk of her man going by. As it goes behind the net now. Kemble. Kemble turning on the forehand. Kemble protecting the puck. Kemble trying to go up the gut for Salisbury. Kemble did a nice job to recover. Sent it back out to center. Sent back in by the Sharks. Offsides is the call. And it's no big deal. Just an offsides. I see a lot of players, a lot of coaches, a lot of parents get upset about the offsides. It's not their fault there's no delayed offsides. If there's delayed offsides, it's not even a whistle. I always taught my young ladies and lads, just throw it in. Offsides is just a whistle. It's not a penalty. Much better to get an offsides than a turnover. Laporte trying to come away with it now as they're digging and mucking. Gordon along the boards there for the Sharks. Helping out is Wilson. 27 seconds left to go as Tanzash pinches in. Back the other way now. Will lost the handle on it. Tanzash got it out to center as Wilson. Had it hop over his stick. All the way down it goes now. Doesn't make it for icing. Stanos on it there for the Sharks. Hounded there by Golembeski. Golembeski had a hat trick last week, as did Hepburn. Bongo back checking. We call that Tuesday around here. Over to get it now, Ferrier. Ferrier pinching in. Anderson at the point. Anderson trying to send it down low. Couldn't do so. Knocked down. He has a chance now for the Seahawks, letting the shot go wide of the netminder. Pinching in is Tanzash. Tanzash trying to keep the puck down low. Bouncing puck, Golembeski. Golembeski lost the handle on it. Bongo coming over to break things up. Bongo winning the puck there from Comstock. Out to center ice it goes now. Lepore stepping to the outside. Chased by Tanzas. Forced wide. Anderson comes over. Good poke check there by Anderson. That was such a nice play there by Tanzas and Anderson. Tanzas chased her. Forced her wide. She went wide just as she started to go wide. Anderson stepped up and poke checked it away. A 3-on-1 now. Over the blue line. Walking in. Letting the shot go. Big stop. The rebound behind the net. Bongo was lurking. And away come the Sharks now. Tanzas pinches in, but coming away with it now. Back the other way. Piscano. Poke checked away there by Anderson. Another good poke check there by Riley Anderson. Anderson really becoming deadly with that poke check. Looking like a fencer out there. Golembeski spilled at center ice. And as the Sharks to send it away. Seahawks may have had too many talons on the ice there for a moment, but got away with it. 10:50 to go now. Up along the boards. Chipped in by Hepburn. So no icing as Tan will give chase. Along the boards now. Seahawks did a nice job sealing off the wall there, causing the turnover. Wheeling and dealing now. Hepburn looked to cut back to the inside. Hepburn protecting the puck. Hepburn behind the net. Hepburn got spun around for his efforts there. And then it's cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line. No, the ref says it came out to center. So offsides is the call. 10:20 left to go here in the second stanza. Seahawks tracking it down, trying to get it back in. Tan on it there, sends it up ahead. Sharks are on it. And a sidestep, the defenseman there was Gordon. Gordon wheeling and dealing. Gordon walking in, letting the shot go. Steered aside there by Silva. Nice moves there by Gordon. Avoiding Ming the Merciless. Walking in now, got it down low. Gordon at the side of the net. Tried to get it back in front. Digging, that one went just wide. As it ends up in the corner. Sharks applying pressure now. Sharks turning there, trying to get it back in front. The Seahawks come away with it, and here they come now through the neutral zone with speed. Hepburn poke checked away there to the outside there by Alstarg. Alstarg did a nice job to poke check that away. Hepburn goes flying behind the net. As the Sharks are on it there, out for Kemble. Kemble knocking it down. Kemble letting the shot go. That went off a stick, off a face there of Gordon, and ends up behind the net. As the Sharks are on it now. Sharks trying to come away with it. Kemble in on the forecheck, and here come the Sharks now back the other way. Sharks coming out to center ice with it there. Knocked down and back the other way by Steele. Kept in, bouncing puck now. Down the right wing they go. Got it out in front. Cleared but not out. Salisbury fresh off the bench. Lets the shot go. Big save. The rebound lie there for a moment. The Sharks clear it out to center. Kemble backtracking at center ice. Kemble sending it in. I don't think she got the red line, so icing is going to be the call. 8:47 left to go here in the opening stanza. Still a scoreless affair. If you got the over in Vegas, you're feeling pretty good about things. As the face-off. There's that center ice for Gion. Letting the shot go there with the Sharks. It's knocked aside. Bouncing puck, Salisbury on it. Got it in front, Anderson. Sending it across for Gion on there. For Gion trying to get the puck out. Couldn't do so. Turning on it, poke checking it out to center. Was Anderson. It didn't get out to center though, I apologize. I misspoke, prematurely spoke. Put the horse before the cart. It's sent back in off sides is the call. As Gonzalo was getting the puck out to center. Kept in at the blue line, but offsides by Ternopoulos. 8:15 left to go here. In the opening stanza, scoreless affair. Sent in Anderson, chasing behind the net. Anderson lost the handle on it. Anderson went back to find it. Anderson around for Bongo. Bongo digging, mucking, trying to get the puck out. A couple of Sharks come over there. Toscano came over to knock it loose. He sends it down low. Behind the net it goes now. Tanzas on the forehand. With Tanzash with speed, carrying the puck out through the neutral zone, getting the Jets going. Beautiful pass up ahead on the stick of Golembeski. Golembeski lets the shot go. That just missed into the corner. It goes. Ferrier around Lepore, keeping the puck in. Bongo read that like a fine piece of literature and kept the puck in. Bongo doing a nice job going where the puck is going, not where the puck has been. Or where the puck is. The great Michael Scott would be very pleased. D to D over for Tanzash. Tanzash quickly up for Bongo. Bongo gains the red line at the blue line. Bongo. A couple of Sharks spilled there. Bongo pursues. Bongo poke checks it away. Bongo's got Golembeski. Got it to him. Pulling the trigger. Big stop there by the netminder, and there'll be no further play. Oh, beautiful play down low by Alan Bongo as he got it loose. Got it in front of Golembeski. Patterson, the netminder, with a point-blank save there, wearing number 1, Roland Melanson's old number. You might say Chico Resch. 7:08 left to go. Along the boards now, that's kept in. Perhaps Eddie Mio comes to mind. Hepburn wheeling and dealing. Hepburn behind the net. Hepburn stepping to the outside. Got it across. And that is tracked down. Quickly on it there. And the shot goal with the Sharks. Hepburn chasing it down now. Tommy Hepburn, who had a hat trick last week, looking to pick up right where he left off. Had a lady in front there, Tan. He saw her, tried to get it there. A good job by the Sharks there to prevent that pass. Tan aggressively in on the forecheck. As it comes out to center, knocked down Kemble. Side step there by Gordon. Gordon trying to cut back inside. Tan got a big chunk of them, sent them flying. And Tan got sent flying as well. Kemble on the forehand. Kemble up for Hepburn. Cut off there by the Sharks. Hepburn digging and bucking. Trying to come away with it. Here come the Seahawks now. Turning on it there is Scranton. Scranton getting the Jets going. Scranton over the blue line. Hounded wide by Hepburn. Hepburn chases him down. Got a chunk of them. Dislodged the puck. And good puck support there. The Seahawks were in the midst of a change. But the Sharks couldn't keep it in. 5:45 to go here in a scoreless affair. Gordon cross ice pass. Tracked down there by Velas. Seahawks whip it out to center. Looks like it's going to be on net, so it's not going to be icing. Doesn't have enough mustard on it for icing anyway. Salisbury gives chase. Salisbury and Fergione in on the forecheck. Pinching in at the blue line. Sending the wand flying there with Skahan. The Shark player went back to go get his wand. Into the corner it goes now. Seahawks on it there. Trying to get it back to Kemble. And there was Gazzola. Clear but not out. Kept in by Kemble. Kemble lets the shot go. Deflected. That just missed. Good shot there. At the blue line. Keeping the puck in. Letting the shot go. That just missed. And now it's a shooting gallery. Kemble pinches in to keep the puck in. Over for Skahan. Skahan pinches. Winding. Shooting. A seeing eye Canuckler bounces by. Quickly Gazzola tried to cut back in front. He's run into. Play allowed to continue. Good job by the officials. Kemble pinching in. Nice job there by Salisbury. Good puck support. For Fergione. Gazzola calling for it. Got it out in front. That just failed to click. Oh, the Seahawks have kicked over the Hornets' nest and they're buzzing in there, but now it comes back out. They've got the raid spray. Do the Sharks walking in, pulling the trigger. Big stop by Silva. The rebound collected by Skahan. And the Seahawks look to get it back out to center. An advantageous hop there, as he's obviously a geometric genius, is Skahan. He plays it perfectly off the boards to Gazzola. Gazzola tracked down by Wilson. End-to-end action here in Norwich today as Tanzash reports for duty. Over the blue line, forced to the inside. Sharks do a nice job to stay on sides. Making the move, walking in, pulling the trigger. That just missed on the glove side. As the Sharks look to pinch in now, Lepore. Now the Sharks look to apply pressure. Ferrier behind his own net with speed. Coming out the other end, number 72 wearing Ron Hextall's old number. Ferrier does everything in his power to get it out to center. Hand passes the call. Good call by the official. That's a very good call by the ref there as the hand pass occurred in a defensive zone, but it was touched in the neutral zone there. Henceforth, it is the correct call. Good job by the official right on top of it.
Let's go, Sharks!
Face-off just outside the Seahawks zone. A good flurry there by both teams. Good goaltending on display here today. 0-0 is the score. Good coaching, good game plan, and good execution by the young ladies and lads out there in the black and white and blue and red. And Ferrier settles the puck down. Ferrier up for Golembeski. Golembeski chases it down. Sharks get to it at center ice. Bouncing puck at the blue line. Now, there is no delayed offsides in youth hockey, ladies and gentlemen, simply because I'm not king of it yet. My first action, ladies and gentlemen, as king of hockey. NHL will be wearing white sweaters at home. That's number one. Number two, delayed offsides will be reinstituted in youth hockey. Day one. That's before the ball. You swear me in, I'm getting to work. I work for the people. I work for myself. White sweaters at home for the NHL. Delayed offsides back in youth hockey. If you shorthand the ice the puck, it's not icing. Let's see, what else would we change? A couple of other things. Oh, yeah, there'd be overtime in youth hockey. 5-on-5. No shootouts in the NHL. If you lose in overtime, you don't get a point. You don't get a point for losing. Oh, I can't wait to be king, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not interested in the crown. I mean, it'd be nice. The throne and all that. The accolades, of course. Ferrier letting the shot go. That hit the crossbar, perhaps the butt end of the stick. Tanzas keeping the puck in. He's got Bongo. Bongo wins the puck. Bongo! One man to beat, taken away. Sharks cleared but not out. Kept in by Anderson. Anderson kept the puck in. Ferrier came over to help. Ferrier lets the shot go. Deflected off a stick and into the corner. 2:40 to go. Tanzas pincing. Tanzas digging, mucking, doing her homework. Good job there by Eva Tanzas to keep the puck in. At the blue line. Sharks trying to get the puck out. Bouncing puck. Tanzas keeps it in yet again. Over now for Golembeski. Lets the shot go. He scores! Tristan Golembeski buries the biscuit there. Nice job by Tanzas to keep the puck in at the blue line. And Golembeski knew exactly what to do with it as the Seahawks take the lead. 1-0 is your score. Face-off sent down. And the Seahawks give chase to hand behind the net. Sharks trying to come around with it. They do get it out to center. An opportunity now. Hops over the stick. Looks like it's going to go for icing. So icing is the call. So Golembeski breaks the scoreless tie. Gets the Seahawks on the board. 1-0 is your score. And there's the Sharks. And the Seahawks here today. There we go. 1-0. All right, we got it. Face off deep in the Shark zone. I'd like to see the Shark sweater with a white and red stripe on the bottom, though. When it goes into the pants there, it just looks kind of like one shirt. It looks like a night shirt. Although red pants would look better, too. So the guy goes by in red pants, if you're not going to have stripes. But I think I like jerseys with stripes on the bottom. So I love the Shark jerseys, but I would add some white and red stripes across them. Just two thin stripes right across the bottom. Kept in by Hepburn. Hepburn lets the shot go steer aside. The rebound tracked down in the corner by Steele. Steele trying to get it in front. Tan was lurking. Steele tracks it down with 1:35 to go. As tripping is going to be the call along the boards here. And the Seahawks are going to head to the power play. Now you see a lot of NHL jerseys, though, without stripes on the bottom these days. But you know, when I was a young whippersnapper, the jerseys had stripes on the bottom. Dag nabbit. And that's what they should have. As I am rocketing towards the old grumpy, get off my lawn type of guy. I think they are sweet sweaters, though. Don't get me wrong. It's the only thing I would change. Behind the net now. So the Seahawks go to work on the power play. Tan. And digging. Oh, they got stripes down the side. That's why they get the white stripe. That's why I yeah, I'd get rid of that too. I'd have it all black and then two stripes across the bottom. Oh. Well, when I'm king. On and now. Sharks behind the net, chased by Hepburn. Putting the brakes on. Good change of direction there behind the net, but dangerously came back out in front. Well, good direction initially, good decision initially, but a little bit of a high risk, low reward move there. If I'm an actuary, I don't know if I'm signing off on that. In the corner it goes now, but the move behind the net was spot on. So you can work with that. So 43 seconds left to go in the period. 40 seconds left to go. here. As he goes back to the blue line. Looking to pull the trigger, doesn't get through. Pinching in was Anderson. That comes away now. Chasing it down is Tanzas. Tanzas, nice play to win that puck at the blue line. Oh, there's Fergione. Fergione did a nice play to win the puck himself. And away comes Gordon now. Gordon over the blue line. Gordon stepping to the outside. Gordon poke checked away there by Anderson. Sent down low. Tanzas says, get that out of here. She covered her man getting to the cooker. How long it goes now. Gazzola with 5 seconds left. One more cleared. Does a nice job to get it out to center, and that's going to do it. The opening stanza comes to a close. The score at the end of one. Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks 1. Stanford Sharks 0. We'll be right back with the start of the second period. Don't you dare go anywhere.
No Preston Fort, right?
Where did you get that from?
I mean, I sent him the picture.
Oh. No mine. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The second period brought to us by our very good friends at the greatest seafood restaurant anywhere in the civilized or uncivilized world, known and unknown universes. Of course, I'm talking about the great Captain Scott's Lobster Dock. Captain Scott's located right at Shores Cove, down in the marina area of New London. They are the best. Love Captain Scott's. And don't forget, they got the fresh seafood market up front. Go get your Feast of the Seven Fishes seafood for Christmas Eve. All right, at Captain Scott's. And don't forget the Captain Scott's food truck. You can order that for any big event next year. So thank you to our friends at Captain Scott's Lobster Dock of New London. And everybody from Stanford, be sure to stop. Captain Scott's on the way home. Get yourself some delicious lobster rolls or seafood bisque. Tom Stuffy's quick shot steered aside. There's Ferrier. Got the shot away. Behind the net now. Sharks sending it behind the net. Goes there. Sharks are on it now. As pinching in was Anderson. Anderson kept the puck in for Ferrier. Ferrier dancing. Ferrier with the puck. Ferrier lets the shot go. That ends up on the stick of Golembeski by the old Zamboni door. Golembeski letting the shot go. Tough angle shot at the back door was Bongo rolled off his stick as it comes out the center and sent all the way down. Looks like it's going to go for icing, so icing is the call. Here with 13:50 left to go. And the Seahawks were buzzing in there once again. So the face-off coming deep in the Sharks zone. Hepburn. Hepburn trying to push it forward. Hepburn on the back check. Wins the puck. Here's Hepburn now. Hepburn, nice move to the outside. Hepburn pulls the trigger. Big stop. The rebound getting to the cooker. Swiping at it was Tan as it gets pushed just wide as Gordon got a chunk of Tan coming by. Nice stop there by the netminder. Good shot by Hepburn and a great job by Tan to crash to the cooker. But the Sharks hold on. Sent away to center, knocked down, kept in. Here's Tan now. Tan's got Bongo getting to the cooker. Tried to get it there. That was knocked down by the Sharks. Sharks trying to come away with it. Bongo with the steal. Bongo wheeling and dealing. Bongo on the back check. Bongo couldn't keep the puck in. Now it couldn't keep that is steal. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Not Bongo. I apologize. So steal. And on the forecheck. That is not Bongo. I'm sorry, Alan. And I'm sorry, Mr. Steele, misidentifying you. All right, Salisbury out there with Fergione now. I believe Gonzalo on the left wing, Skahan, and Kimball at the blue line. Here for Coach Tanzas. Face off one cleanly, back for Kimball. Kimball up the board, sent right back onto Kimball's stick. Kimball, and that time was fired off of Gazzola. And sent in. Knocked down by the Sharks now. Salisbury giving chase. Comes out to center ice now. Look like it might go for icing. Let's see, a foot race ensuing. And as it ends up in the corner, it does cross the goal line, so icing. Here's the goal with 12 minutes and 35 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. You are watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, along with my cameraman, Mr. Aiden Matter here today. Not too cold today at the arena. Not warm by any sense, don't get me wrong. But of course, I got 5 layers of shirts on, 3 layers of pants. That might have something to do with it, but, got to be prepared. Got long johns, got pajamas, got pants, 2 pairs of socks, 1 pair of shoes, 2 T-shirts, 2 long-sleeve shirts, and a hoodie sweatshirt. Over the blue line now. Brennan lost the handle on it, taken away nicely there as Anderson once again causes the turnover. And sent all the way down. 12-10 left to go here. In the second period, 1-0. Seahawks lead the affair. The goal by Golembeski. So if you got the under in Vegas, you're feeling pretty good about things. You got the over. You're not too happy with that right now. We'll see if the trend continues here. Low-scoring affair. 2 good goaltenders. So 2 good defenses. 2 teams that are back-checking. 2 well-coached teams. So I suspect the under may hold. Back to the blue line. Kept in there. Golembeski. Angelov trying to get it down low. Got it on the stick of Golembeski. Golembeski couldn't get it out. Kept in by the Sharks. Ends up on the stick of Ferrier. Nathan Ferrier through the neutral zone with speed. Over the blue line. Looked like it hit a rut there. The puck just rolled up on him. As it sent in. Sharks on it there. They send it right back out to center. Looks like we're going to get another icing. So this break in the action brought to us by our friends at Certified Auto Repair, ladies and gentlemen. Certified Auto Repair of Columbia, Connecticut. Whether it's routine maintenance or an emergency situation, a domestic car, a foreign car, boys at Certified Auto Repair will take care of you. They make a plan to get you and your family back on the road safe and sound. They do a great job. They took care of my wife's Nissan Rogue the other week, about a week or 2 ago. A little battery change, oil change, fixed the hatch in the back. Great customer service. They do an honest job, and your car is exactly what you wanted it to be, which is operational, safe, and at a fair price. So thank you to our friends, our very good friends at Certified Auto Repair of Columbia, Connecticut. He's on it now, behind the net. Golembeski. Doing chase. Nice job there by the Sharks. Cleared but not out. Good job by Kimball to pounce in and keep that puck in. Good anticipatory play there by Bryn Kimball. Didn't wait for the puck to come to her. Stepped up and kept it in. I always want my defensemen and my defense ladies pinching at the blue line, pinching at the red line, and pinching at your own blue line. Those 3 lines belong to you. If you're a defenseman and you're a defense lady, each one of those lines, you got to look at it like, don't let people cross that. Keep the puck in right there. You saw Kimball doing a good job of it. Between their blue line and the red line, take away the space. Don't let them get momentum going. Get right up on them. And at your blue line, don't back up. At your blue line, that's your blue line. They got to have the right to come in. And you don't let them have the right. I always want my defensemen active, activating, aggressive. And I'd rather have them, in my opinion, making mistakes at 1,000,000 miles an hour, being active at each 3 lines, than being passive and backing up and playing it safe. But that's just me. Not saying I'm right. Just saying that's my philosophy. Hepburn going to get a penalty. Behind the net, looks like it's going to go for checking. So checking is the call here to Tommy Hepburn on the forecheck. Got a little bit too egregious with it, I guess, for the officials' liking. Checking's illegal at this age group. So, penalty to Tommy Hepburn. So Hepburn in the sin bin. And 10:19 left to go here. As the face-off deep in the Seahawks zone. A power play opportunity here for the Sharks as they'll try to get the equalizer. So a big penalty kill for the Seahawks, a big power play for the Sharks as it's chipped ahead now. Here comes Steele. Steele at the blue line, walking in, pulling the trigger off the glove hand. Tan quickly on and out. Tan tried to get the puck back in front. That ends up behind the net, hard up for Anderson. Anderson couldn't keep it in. Rolls away to center. Anderson on the backhand, tracked down there by Wilson. As Lepore came over, Lepore takes the puck, lets the shot go. Steered aside by Silva. On the forehand. Up for Salisbury. Salisbury one-handed it out. Up to center ice it goes. The Sharks do a nice job to get back on side. You got to like the effort there. Over the blue line, pulling the trigger. Big stop by Silva. And there'll be no further play. Always want to, as a defense lady or defenseman, to go out on the forehand. Don't try to get the puck out on the backhand. It's not going to make it. 9.5 left to go. 45 seconds remaining here in the power play for the Shoreline Sharks. And as the Seahawks complete the player change. They're still short for another 45 seconds, so only 4 skaters allowed. As Hepburn's in the sin bin. That one rolls to Silva. He'll hold on. There'll be no further play. So a lot of whistles here in the second stanza. The game a little bit sluggish, like a wet sponge right now, as the great Ted Stryker once said. Track down now. Gordon with room, winding, shooting, doesn't get through. Hit a body on the way in. I think that was Skahan. It was. Kemble on the forehand. Doesn't get out. Sent back in. Kemble kicking it to herself. Kemble this time goes cross ice and it gets out. As it rolls away to center. Salisbury chopping at it there. Nice job by Salisbury to win the puck from Comstock. Salisbury down the right wing. Sent back up. Skahan stepping up. Skahan, a little bit of a forearm shiver there. Skahan doing battle. And Salisbury over. Skahan against Brennan and against Comstock. Salisbury trying to get the puck out. I think we're going to get a slashing call here to Skahan, though. Yep. Got a slash right across the back of the calf area there. The ref saw it. Yeah. It's always the retaliatory one that gets nailed, though. So, right back to the power play. Go the Sharks as the penalty had just expired moments ago. So, basically, it's going to be a 3-minute power play for the Sharks here. As the first penalty had just died off a moment ago. The Sharks on the backhand, got the puck down low, cleared but not out, kept in by Angelov. Angelov with room, Angelov walking in, lets the seeing eye Canuckla go, saved by Silva. The rebound gets pushed just wide as Tanzash tied up her man in front. Vergione ties up his man, but he does a nice job to keep the puck in, got it out in front. Silva using the paddle, not allowing the puck to come in front. Back to the blue line, Angelov. Angelov trying to dance around. Salisbury getting a big chunk of him. Angelov tracks it down. Angelov taking it right to the cooker. Goes right through the goal mouth and slid off his stick. Sharks got it out in front. Little bit of room pulling the trigger. Bouncing puck. Silva the save. The rebound. Anderson got it out of there. Oh, the arena is buzzing now. Got it out in front. Trying to turn. Let the shot go. Tanzash got a piece. Pushed just wide. Behind the net it goes now. Anderson giving chase. Anderson digging. Mucking. Moving it along, Salisbury. Over to the boards, cleared but not out. Bouncing puck, Tanzash chasing it down. Got a man at the back door. Silva comes off the line, pounces on it like a hungry hippo. And there'll be no further play. 7:46 left to go here. As the Sharks were buzzing on the power play there. I couldn't solve the puzzle. That is the netminder, Owen Silver, as he made a couple of big stops there. We got a goaltending change occurred here for the Sharks during the whistle. Golembeski trying to get it out. Following up there's Ferrier. Ferrier got the puck out. So 7.5 minutes left to go here. You see a lot of teams do that now rather than one goalie start one game, one goalie start another game. See a lot of teams switch the goaltender halfway through the game. So both goaltenders get to play. Oh, no, they did not switch the goalie. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's still the same goalie in there. So never mind. But you do see a lot of teams doing it nonetheless. All right, so the Seahawks have killed off back-to-back penalties. They're stepping up there. It was Kemble at the red line. Ferrier lost the handle on it. It's sent back in. So back to 5-on-5 hockey. As Dennison offsides. There's Brennan was getting back on sides. Brennan Gordon out there. Comstock for the Sharks. Golembeski out there now with Kemble, Skahan. I believe that's Ferrier and Bungo. 5 skaters out there for Coach Tanzash. 1-0 is the score. The Laws now at the dot, letting the shot go. That one looked like Silva reacted to a little bit later than I think some of the fans here would have liked. The goaltender Silva saying, "Calm down, Mr. Broadcaster. I had it all along." And you're right, Owen. I apologize. He did jump down a little bit late, though. I don't know if he saw it or just maybe just that was his plan. Either way, that one he reacts very early. Got it up to Bongo. Bongo forces it out to center, but it's kept in. Nice job to keep the puck in there by the Sharks as it goes behind the net. Skahan on around for Golembeski. Golembeski trying to get the puck out. Golembeski lost the handle on it. He went back to get it. Nice job there by Angeloff making a play on the ground. Golembeski wins it ahead of 3-on-2 now. Golembeski up for Ferrier. Ferrier lost the handle on it. Angeloff on the back check. Got back to get to it there. Angeloff through the neutral zone. Sending it all the way down. Golembeski will give chase. No icing. As Wilson on the puck behind his own net. Wilson pounded there by Golembeski. Golembeski got it back to the blue line for Kemble. Kemble getting it in the shooting position. Letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. And away come the Sharks now. Back the other way they come through the neutral zone. A little bit of give and go. Put the play offsides. So offsides at the blue line is the call. With 5:53 left to go here. In the second stanza, the middle stanza, Shakespeare's favorite stanza, ladies and gentlemen, the Certified Auto Repair stanza here today. As the face-off just outside the Seahawks zone, Brennan out there with Dennison. For the Sharks, Steele out there with Tan and Hepburn at center. Is it sent in? Comstock recovers there. Comstock, nice tape to tape for Gordon. Gordon offsides at the blue line. As the Sharks were half a step offsides. Face-off won by the Sharks. They quickly send it in. On and now Anderson. Anderson on the forehand. Rolling puck to contend with. Still rolling away from her. That puck would not settle down. Still rolling. Hepburn finally got it to settle down. Settles down, and then it stops. Hepburn behind the net on the duress. Hepburn lost the handle on it. Hepburn. There's the Sharks looking to cause the turnover. Tan coming back for puck support. And got it out to center. Sharks quickly sending it back in. Tanzash did a nice job to stop the forward progress of that puck and get it out to center ice. Pinching up there was Tan. Right on the stick of Tanzash, but the Sharks were changing and they were offsides. So 5 minutes left to go here. In the second stanza, 1-0 is your score. The only goal by Tristan Golembeski. About halfway through the first stanza, and that is where we stand thus far. The Seahawks and the Sharks in a real good battle here today. Trying to get the puck out. Gonzala turning on it. Trying to get it down low. Letting the shot go. That goes wide of the netminder. Silva leaves it for Tanzash. Tanzash on the forehand. Good tape-to-tape pass there up for Gonzala. Gonzala across Fergione. Fergione did a nice job to get it out to center. And Salisbury, good puck support there. Knifes it ahead. That's sent back now on the stick of Tanzosh. Tanzosh steps to the center. Tanzosh on the backhand. He's up on the stick of the Sharks. On it now, Velaz. Velaz got it up. Tanzosh send it back in. Let the Sharks come away with it now. With speed, Piscano. Piscano sending it behind the net. That goes off the back of the net. Anderson quickly pouncing. Anderson with speed. Anderson trying to get the puck out. That's knocked down. He has a chance now. Turning, wheeling. That just missed. As the Seahawks track it down. Trying to get the puck out. Couldn't do so. Knocked down. Tanzosh leaves it for Anderson. Anderson behind the net. Anderson hard up for Gonzalo. Good bounce there for Salisbury. Salisbury kicked it ahead. And it's kept in nicely there by the Sharks. Up along the board. Sharks do a nice job to keep it in yet again with 3:42 to go. Poke checked away there by Anderson. How many times have we said that today? Here comes Salisbury now. Salisbury on her horse. Nice job there by Angeloff to take it away. Angeloff stepping to the inside. Angeloff on the backhand, protecting the puck. Tanzosh recovered to break it up. Beautiful play there by Ava Tanzosh. Along the boards now, trying to get it out. Gonzalo. That's sent back down low. Behind the net it goes now. Sharks getting some fresh legs out there. Seahawks looking like they're starting to mouth breathe a little bit, looking like Clubber Lang in the third round of the second fight versus Rocky Balboa. They need a whistle. Bouncing puck. Tanzosh lost the handle on it. Still loose. They jab at it. Still loose. The Sharks letting the shot go. They need a whistle. Silva covers up. And there'll be no further play as Tanzosh didn't let Gordon poking at the netminder and letting him know about it. Oh, a great break there as the Seahawks get the whistle as Silva covered up. And Tanzosh taking care of business in front of the goaltender. That pleases the broadcaster. Under 3 minutes to go here, a real pressure cooker in Norwich here this afternoon between the Stanford Sharks and your Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. Face off one, Kimball races over to get to it first. Kimball on the forehand, went off a leg. Kimball, good job to recover. Got it back to the blue line. Bongo covering his man out there. And as it's kept in, Sharks looking to pull the trigger. Bongo and Golembeski team up to get it out to center. Bongo, Golembeski, Ferrier out there now, the forward units. Kimball and Skahan on D. Here's Skahan now. Jack Skahan winding. Hard around for Golembeski. Golembeski trying to get the puck out. Tom Stock did a nice job to keep it in there for the Sharks. Dennison giving chase. Ferrier, smart decision there. So a lot of black sweaters that way. Put the brakes on and come this way. Ferrier for Golembeski. Ferrier at the blue line. Ferrier went off a stick now. Here's Bongo. Bongo over the blue line. Bongo sending it towards the net. Steered aside. The rebound came right back in front. Covering it up there was the netminder. Oh, he hasn't been too busy this period. And sometimes when you don't see shots for a little bit, the mind gets a little mushy. As a goaltender, is an old former third-string backup netminder for the University of Stony Brook Patriots and Seawolves circa 1993 to 95. I always like to see a lot of shots myself. I like getting peppered. I hated a game like this when we're out shooting the other team and we don't have a lot of shots. It's like a lot of pressure. Like the other goaltender's standing on his head, and the other team comes down and just fires one. You're like, oh God, I better not let this in. It's so much harder to stop one shot every 5 minutes than it is 5 shots in 1 minute. 1:45 left to go here in the second stanza. Sometimes in games like this, I hope that the team would come down and get some opportunities. Hepburn leaning in to take the draw. One of the Sharks there doing some repairs on his boot. Ties everything up, ready to go. Hepburn leans in to take the draw. Looks like he's going to push it forward. He does. He got it back. Hepburn turning to the forehand, trying to pull the trigger. That real estate was taken away by Gordon. On the backhand, doesn't get out. Tan lets the shot go. Big stop there. Good fast wrist shot there by Karen Tan as she got to it. There's Kemble now. Kemble. Nice job to recover on the second effort. Got it down low. Sharks trying to get the puck out. Dangerously there. Skahan stepping up. Keeping the puck in. Offsides is the call. That's the right play, though, by Skahan. Doesn't matter that it's offsides. It's just a whistle. If he tries to stay on sides there, the Sharks barreling down on him. Now, good opportunity for a turnover. Odd man rush the other way. Just send it in. It's just offsides. No whistle. No penalty, I mean. Just a whistle. But really, no big deal. And there's the Sharks. Come away with it. Dennison. Digging and mucking. Here's Gordon now. Gordon setting the puck in. But offsides is the call with 1:05 left to go here. In the second stanza, you are watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, here today with my cameraman, producer, and director, Mr. Aiden Matter. Anderson, nice job on the second effort to get it out to Comstock out at center waiting. Hepburn! That is how you forecheck, ladies and gentlemen. Put pressure on the other team's got the puck. Put pressure on them constantly. Put pressure on with two people. Puck and puck support. Behind the net now, Hepburn. There you go. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Tanzas was on our man. Hepburn came and took the puck. That is perfect textbook two people on the puck play right there. That is not by accident, ladies and gentlemen. Don't for one moment think that it is. That is taught to these children by the coaching staff. You can see it. Tanzas was putting pressure on. Hepburn came over. Two-person puck support. Textbook executed to near perfection there. That really pleases the broadcaster. Salisbury pushes it up ahead. These young ladies and lads on this team are really improving, really getting taught a lot. On it now. Here come the Sharks now. Tape-to-tape pass. A little too hot to handle there for Velaz. Bergione on the back check. And he sends it in. Up for Salisbury. Here's Salisbury now. Salisbury letting the shot go. She scores! Madison Salisbury got to the puck, let the quick wrist shot go. A huge goal there for the Seahawks as they double the lead with 10 seconds left to go here. In the second stanza, Salisbury with the quick shot. And just like that, 2-0 is your score. Right at the end of the second stanza. Oh, you're not going to find a bigger goal than that right there, ladies and gentlemen. As the Sharks send the puck in, and the Seahawks are going to head to the intermission with big smiles on their faces as Salisbury buries the biscuit with just 10 seconds left to go. And your score at the end of 2, the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks 2, the Stanford Sharks 0. We will be right back with the third and final chapter of this unwritten story unveiling right before your very eyes and ears here, only on Solu. Oh, my. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. I hope you poured yourself a fresh sarsaparilla. Perhaps opened up that bag of Funyuns, because you don't open the Funyuns to the third period. Everybody knows that. Ferrier left it. Golembeski lets the shot go. That just missed. Ferrier getting to it quickly. As the Seahawks look to pick up right where they left off, right at the end of the stanza. Salisbury got the goal with 10 seconds left, and they lead it 2-0. A very excellently played affair thus far here through the first 2/3 of it. As the Sharks send the puck in, Seahawks send it back out. I think it's going to go for icing. As Wilson in no hurry to get there. Smart play there by Wilson. Don't want to catch up to the puck before it gets across the goal line. So icing is the call. 2-0. The Seahawks lead the affair. Goals by Golembeski and Salisbury. Silva has been nothing short of stellar in between the pipes. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. That's knocked aside. Golembeski trying to get it up for Ferrier. Ends up at center ice. And tracking it down are the Sharks. Sharks on it there. Got it back out to center. Kemble took away the real estate. It's Ferrier. Sends it off the boards. Ferrier did a nice job of tracking it down. Golembeski on it there. Golembeski, a couple of moves taken away. Poke checked away and sent back out to center ice. Sent back in, but offsides is the call. Under 14 minutes left to go here in the affair. The Seahawks leading it 2-0. As the face-off now, just outside the zone. This breaking the action. We'll do it on a longer break. Brought to us by our friends at Paul Johnson Builders and General Contractors, but we'll get more about Paul. Right off the face-off now. Here comes Hepburn walking in on the backhand. Just rolled off his stick at the last moment. As Hepburn won the face-off and walked in with a couple of moves. Here come the Sharks now. Through the neutral zone. Hepburn on the back check. Tanzash did a real nice job to break it up. At the blue line they come now, serpentining. Stepping to the outside, bouncing puck. Silva got enough of it, and Tanzash quickly on it. Tanzash quickly on the forehand. Couldn't get it out. Kept in by the Sharks. Sharks keep the puck in, letting the shot go. Dennison, that one trickles to the netminder. And there'll be no further play. 13-18. Left to go here in the third period. As the faceoff now deep in the Seahawks zone. Wilson at the blue line. Faceoff won by the Sharks. And quickly on it there is Steele. Steele chipping it ahead. Up ahead now, Hepburn looking like he's shot out of a cannon. Hepburn making a beeline for the puck and arriving in ill humor. Hooking is going to be the call against Wilson there as he got a chunk of Hepburn going by. So to the power play, the Seahawks shall go. As the pressure applied there by Tommy Hepburn caused the hook, which caused the power play, which we shall see or not if it causes a 3-goal lead. As the faceoff is deep in the Shark zone, Hepburn got the shot away. His tan on the rebound. Big save. The rebound still lie there as Hepburn digging at it. Trying to jar it loose. Well, the Seahawks, that comes back to the blue line. Kept in by Anderson. Anderson got it to Hepburn. Hepburn pulls the trigger. Big glove save, and there'll be no further play. So good pressure there by the Seahawks on the power players. Hepburn won the faceoff. Seahawks with a couple of good opportunities. The Sharks holding on there. Bouncing puck now. Kemble lost the handle on it. Here come the Sharks now away shorthanded. At the blue line. Poke checked away there by Skahan. He's into the corner. It goes Velouz. Velouz trying to get it in front. Kemble doing battle. Sharks get to it there. Walking off the boards. We might get a penalty coming up here as it trickles right by the goalpost. Fergione having trouble getting it out. Salisbury couldn't handle the bouncing puck. Comes to the blue line. Kept in at the blue line. Tracking it down. Kemble doing battle. Sharks win the battle. Gordon behind the net now. 35 seconds left to go here. Sharks behind the net trying to get the puck in front. Silva coming over. Silva couldn't cover it. And Kemble comes away with it. Kemble up the boards, pinching in, keeping it in, sliding it across. Fergiones helps it out the center. I don't think it's got enough on it for icing. It's Salisbury. Tracks it down, but the Sharks are the first ones on it. Putting the brakes on. Salisbury applying pressure now with Fergione. To the blue line it goes. Cleared and kept in by Anderson. He comes out to center. Salisbury on the back check along with Anderson. Brennan tried to cut to the inside. Anderson broke it up. Sends it back out to center. Back to 5-on-5. As the Sharks could not capitalize on the power play. Excuse me, the Seahawks cannot capitalize on the power play. The Sharks almost capitalized. Short-handed. And on and now, Ferrier over the blue line, but just offside. 11-13 left to go. Here in the affair, 2-0. Seahawks still leading this one. Golembeski on left wing, Bongo on left wing, Golembeski now on right wing. As Ferrier leans in to take the draw with Tanzash. And Anderson at the blue line, sent ahead, Ferrier. Dennison. Tanzash kept the puck in. Behind the net it goes now, Bongo giving chase. Up along the boards it goes. Kept in by Tanzash. Bongo lets the shot go. That went off the leg. And on and now is Ferrier. Ferrier behind the net trying to get the puck in front. Couldn't do so. And away they come out to center now. On the back off Angelov. A bouncing puck. That's knocked ahead. Cleared but not out. Nice job by Anderson to put pressure on the puck. Behind the net it goes now. Bongo applies pressure. That one slid out in front. A nice stop there by Silver, and there'll be no further play. $10:21 left to go here in the third period. Rapolsky at the blue line for the Sharks. Brennan leaning in to take the draw. Face off won by the Sharks. Back to the blue line. Steele. Couldn't keep it in, and away they come now. Back the other way. Here comes Tan. Tan walking in at the dot. Tan pulls the trigger. Big stop. The rebound. There'll be no rebound. Nice stop there by the netminder as Tan broke in all alone. As the face-off now just outside. Kept in by Kemble. Kemble tried to send the puck down low. That's kept in by Kemble again. Kemble lets the shot go. Deflected! Steered aside. The rebound getting to it. Pulling the trigger was Steele. As the netminder did a real nice job to reach back and make the save. Kemble jumping on it, quickly firing it. That one goes off the end boards. Quickly picked up by Steele. Kemble doing a real nice job keeping that puck in at the blue line. That's what I like to see. Just step up and keep it in. Don't hesitate. Back the other way now. Stepping to the outside now, forced wide. As Hepburn came over for puck support, Kemble won the puck in the corner. Kemble, hard out. Going to go for icing. It's all right. Nothing wrong with icing, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it's not your first choice. Don't get me wrong, but I'd always like to have my defensemen or defense ladies ice the puck, then turn it over. Just a whistle. You get some fresh legs out. A chance to reset. And then the puck is right back where it was anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And the face-off won by the Sharks, but the Seahawks trying to get to it. Anderson overskated it for a moment there. Getting the shot away. Big stop there by Silva. And with 9:10 left to go here in the affair. And the face-off deep in the Seahawks zone. And the Seahawks win the draw. And trying to move it out, couldn't do so. That goes off into the corners. Sharks on it there. Sharks trying to get the puck in front. That went off of somebody. And cleared and not out. Kept in. Here's a chance now for the Sharks. Going for a walk, protecting the puck. Trying to get it back in front, they did. Turning on it there's Piscano. Piscano hounded there by Salisbury. Anderson. In the feet of Anderson now. Anderson got it up. Fergione moves it along. And Salisbury will give chase with Gonzalo. Off the boards it goes. And here's Piscano now. Piscano down the right wing with speed. Piscano over the blue line. Piscano stepping to the inside. Piscano scores! Piscano picked the puck up at center ice. Walked over the blue line. Cut to the left side. Let the shot go against the grain. And the Sharks finally get on the board here halfway through the third period. With 8 minutes and 15 seconds left to go, Stanford has cut the lead in half now. 2-1 is the score. So now we'll see how both of these teams respond. It's back to a one-goal game. Bouncing puck at center ice. Ends up on the stick of Ferrier. Ferrier blew out a tire, tried to get it to Bongo. Here come the Sharks now. Brennan over the blue line, trying to step to the outside. Skahan got a piece of him. Ferrier came over. Skahan dislodges the puck. Golembeski trying to get it out to center. Can't do so. Kept in by the Sharks at the blue line. Ferrier trying to send it back to the blue line. Here comes Bongo now. Bongo takes a big hit there. I think he's going to draw the penalty. As Bongo getting back up. Draws the penalty there. Gets a couple of taps on the shoulders there from Ferrier and Kemble. They know. Bongo took the big hit. The Seahawks will go to the power play. Well, Bongo will gladly trade a big hit for a power play for his team any day of the week. I know that for a fact. All right, so 7:35 left to go here. A big power play opportunity now for the Seahawks as the Sharks have just cut the lead down to 1 moments ago. Goal by Piscano. Here's Hepburn now. Hepburn leaning in to take the draw. Hepburn on the backhand. Wins it for Kemble. Kemble with room. Kemble pulls the trigger. Gets to the goaltender. Big stop. The rebound. There'll be none. Good face-off win there by Hepburn. Good hard low shot there by Kemble. Hepburn wins it again. 2 for 2. This time it's Anderson. Anderson sends it down low. Sharks on it there. Hard around for Kemble. Kemble kept the puck in. Kemble lets the shot go. That just missed. On it now is Steele. Steele got it out in front. Tan was lurking. Here's Tan now. Tan quickly releasing. Big save there by the netminder as Tan tried to keep the puck in. But the Sharks come away with it. Out to center it goes now. Hepburn lays the lumber into him. Sends his man flying. This play allowed to continue. Gordon right back up. Sent back down now. Angeloff hounded there by Tan. 48 seconds left to go in the power play. Just under 7 minutes in the affair. Steele knocks it down, causes the turnover. Trying to get it down low along the boards now. Can't get it out. Now finally the Sharks get it out, but it's going to be icing. If you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it is still icing. So icing is the call. With 6:32 left to go. Salisbury leaning in to take the draw now. Salisbury trying to push it forward. That goes behind the net now for Gonzala. Gonzala on it there. Gonzala trying to get the puck back in front. Gonzala wins the battle. Gonzala tried to get it down low. Nice job there by the Sharks defenseman to get his stick up against the ice horizontally. That was Comstock. Nice job by Tanzash to take the puck away. At the red line, Salisbury sent ahead by the Sharks on the backhand. Anderson tried to chip it up for Salisbury, but here come the Sharks now. Comstock on the counterattack, trying to get it to sit down. The puck wouldn't. Tanzash got it up, and Fergione gets it out. So the power play is over. Under 6 minutes to go now in a one-goal affair. His bodies collide at center ice. Sent ahead now. That's knocked down by Comstock. Comstock, good weak side look as he dumps it in. Tanzash on it there. Tanzash first to it. Quickly out to center now. On it there, Gonzala. Gonzala down the left wing. Gonzala. As Ferrier jumps in along with Golembeski. Gonzala behind the net. Gonzala puts the brakes on. Gonzala for the wraparound. Almost got there, but Wilson did a nice job to seal off the back door. Back the other way now. That is Brennan. Brennan down the right wing. Brennan cutting to the middle. Brennan poke checked away by Tanzash on the back check. And it's waved off by the official as Silver made the save. And as bodies came crashing into him there, what a play by Ava Tanzas on the back checker. She got a piece of Brennan as he was cutting in front. That's why it's never too late to back check and never too early to get back. You see right there, if you're back checking and you're making a straight line for your goaltender, and the guy with the puck is serpentining to the left and to the right, you will catch him. Because you're going straight, and they're taking a longer distance, therefore taking longer time, therefore slowing down. You know, I didn't come up with this stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Einstein did. Well, a little bit of pushing and shoving now after the whistle as Ferrier came in. Well, I think one of the Sharks should go for roughing, and Ferrier should go for roughing, in my opinion. That'd be me if I was the official. A little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle. Brennan. It looks like he's going in the sin bin, and Ferrier in the sin bin. You know, if it turns out to be 5-on-5, I think the refs did an excellent job. That's just my opinion. Pushing and shoving happens after the whistle. These things happen. It's an emotional game played by emotional people. So what I'd like to see is 5-on-5, no power play for either team, but that's just me. Both young lads certainly deserve 2 minutes each for roughing, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it should be a power play. Let's see what the refs hand out here. Hopefully it's 5-on-5. I think that's what they're saying. If both benches are upset, then it's 5-on-5. Then the refs did a great job. The young lad's got to calm down, though, before he gets himself an extra 2. I understand he's upset, and that's okay. Let's see here. The Sharks bench seems a little bit more upset than the Seahawks bench. So is it going to be a power play for the Seahawks? I think it might be. Let's see. Right now, there's only 4 Shark skaters out there, but the face-off's coming this way. That's not a good indicator for the Sharks. So it is going to be a power play for the Seahawks. So I guess an extra 2 was assessed against the Sharks, Brennan. So a power play for the Seahawks with 5:05 left to go here in the affair. Sharks had just killed off a power play a minute ago. So it's going to be 5-on-4 Hepburn. Out there with Golembeski, Bungo, Kemble, and Skahan. And the refs over discussing something. So the Sharks are going to have to put an extra player in there. So when the minute and a half is over, unless he may have gotten a 2 and 10, did the young lad? That could be the reason. So either way, it looks like it's going to be a power play for the Seahawks here. With 5:07 remaining in the affair. Seahawks lead it 2-1. Hepburn wins another faceoff. He's been dominant in the faceoff circle today. Back for Skahan. Skahan winding, shooting, releasing the howitzer. Tracked down by Golembeski. Golembeski lost the handle on it. And the Sharks come away with it. Here come the Sharks now through the neutral zone, carrying the puck out over the red line. Hepburn chasing. Hepburn against Angelov. Kimball couldn't get it out. Velaz kept the puck in. Sliding it over, letting the shot go. Going down low to block it. There was Bongo. As Bongo, once again, sacrificing himself for the good of the team. Well, it is the Christmas season, so it's good to be selfless around this time of year. Well, pretty good to be selfless a lot of times, but especially now. Kemble behind the net. Bongo over. Look at that puck support D to D behind the net. That's a beautiful play right there. Kemble went to go get it in the corner. Bongo went right to the other corner. She moved it D to D. Even though Bongo's a forward, but still, you know what I mean? That is beautiful. Bongo sending the puck in, steered aside. And that's why the puck is where the puck is right now. That's such good hockey. Behind the net now, Golembeski. Bongo gets sent flying. Bongo getting back up. He might be a little shooken up here. Looks like he's headed off the ice for repairs, is Bongo. He'll be back, though. Here's Tanzas keeping the puck in, letting the shot go, doesn't get through. There's the Seahawks trying to keep the puck in. Hepburn causing the turnover. Here comes Golembeski. Golembeski got Hepburn getting to the cooker. Big stop there off the waffle. As Hepburn kept the puck in, as does Tanzas. Over for Salisbury. Penalties over. 3.5 minutes to go. Salisbury kept it in. Behind the net, Golembeski with a rolling puck. It settles down. Golembeski rolled away from him. And the Sharks on it there. Tanzosh couldn't keep the puck in, but Anderson came over to get it. Anderson sending it up ahead now. A foot race. Salisbury trying to get to it before the goal line. Can't do so. Icing is the call with 3:10 left to go here in the affair. This break in the action brought to us by our friends at Paul Johnson Builders and General Contractors, ladies and gentlemen. Whether you want a new home or addition to your home, sidings, windows, doors, kitchens, bathrooms, a man cave or a she shed, give Paul a call. He's been in business for over 30 years working on only word of mouth, referrals, and SoLu advertising. Imagine being in that industry for 30 years and only working on word of mouth and referrals. Tells you everything you need to know about Paul. So thank you to our good friends, Paul Johnson Builders and General Contractors. Back to the blue line, face-off win for the Sharks. On it now, letting the shot go. Didn't get through was Wilson. Along the boards now, bouncing puck. Gordon kept the puck in and came away to center. All the way down it goes now, Angeloff. Tracked down by Tan. Tan aggressively on the forecheck, forcing him wide. As Hepburn came over to chop at it, Angeloff still with it though, on sides at the blue line. Swinging at it with Skahan. Tan got it out to center. Oh, they kept it in. That's what they said. So Kimball, nice tape-to-tape pass there on the stick of Hepburn. Over for Steele. Steele dumps it in. 2.5 minutes left to go. We'll keep an eye on the Sharks netminder for you. Got to be thinking about pulling him soon, but it ain't going to happen now because it's going to go for icing. So icing is the call with 2:19 left to go here in the affair. 2-1 is the score. A real pressure cooker is overflowing in Norwich here today. A timeout called by the Stanford Sharks. They want to talk things over. So how about that, ladies and gentlemen? And the Sharks have utilized their timeout here. Well, no point going in the parking lot with a timeout in your pocket. There's the netminder. Diego over there now. He's been real good here today, as has Owen Silver down at the other end. No, my. Allow me to give you the Bob Ross of the situation. 2 minutes, 19 seconds left to go in the affair. 2-1 is the score. The Seahawks are leading it. The face-off deep in the Stanford Sharks zone to the left of the netminder is glove side. Seahawks break their huddle. The Sharks break their huddle. I'm sure the Sharks will be looking to pull the goaltender once they get the puck out. Seahawks would like nothing better than to keep the puck in. Salisbury, Gonzalo, Fergione, Tanzosh, and Anderson. The 5 skaters out there for Coach Tanzosh. Salisbury wins the draw. Anderson did a nice job to keep it in. The backhand doesn't get in, but let's see, is it going to go far enough for icing? The ref says it was tipped, so no icing. So keeping an eye on that Sharks goaltender. He's still in the crease. Tanzosh off the boards, trying to get it out. Kept in, bounces off Tanzosh's leg and into the corner for Anderson. There goes the Shark keeper. The net is empty with 2 minutes to go. Are they calling too many Sharks on the ice? Oh, don't do that. Face-off coming at center ice. So, well, I don't see anybody headed to the sin bin, though. Well, the goalie's coming back out as the face-off's at center ice. So I'm not sure exactly what the whistle was for. If it's for too many men, it should be a penalty. If not, then don't blow the whistle. I don't like to see them blow the whistle with the goaltender 10 feet from the bench and they got a guy on, so what? All right, well, here come the Sharks now. No, they didn't give a penalty, so. And the Sharks get the puck in. Anderson gets a big chunk of them, but it's going to be a penalty. 2 minutes for playing hockey like Dennis Potvin. This is going to be the call there against Riley Anderson as the hip check was thrown. Well, it'll be legal in the Bantam division, but here in the Pee-wees, it is frowned upon. So now it's going to be a 6-on-4 for Stanford as they got the goaltender pulled. And the face-off going to come deep in the Seahawks zone. Golembeski out there with Ferrier, Kimball, and Skahan. The 4 skaters against the 6 Shark skaters as they got the power play for the remainder of the game. Big stop by Silver as they went off the clavicle. Sharks with possession now, trying to get it in front. Bouncing puck goes right through the goal mouth. Sharks on it there with 1:28 to go. Letting the shot go. Silva the save. The rebound! Tying up the man was Ferrier, and Skahan had tied him up as well. Now the Seahawks get it out and all the way down. Hit a pile of snow, but still going to go for icing. Because if you're short-handed and you ice the puck, as you know, it is still icing. So 1:15 left to go in the affair. 1:06 in the power play. The 6-on-4 continues here for the Stanford Sharks, as they are trying to throw everything they can, including the kitchen sink, at the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. Face off deep in the Seahawks zone. Piscano, the goal scorer for the Sharks, leans in to take it against Ferrier. Sharks with 6 skaters out there with the goaltender pulled, chipped ahead now. Seahawks out over the red line. They won't be icing it. Sliding it across. Golembeski down. They go get it with 1:05 left to go. Golembeski at the side of the net. Golembeski lost the handle on it. Here come the Sharks now. Through the neutral zone they come. Carrying the puck up. Dennison. Oh, that's offside at the blue line. Good call by the official. The offsides is the call with 54 ticks of the clock remaining here in the affair. Bongo reports for duty. Good to see him shaking it off. He took a big hit his last shift. Looked a little bit dinged up. Got some repairs. Probably went to the locker room. Saw Mr. Miyagi. Everything's all right. Gordon leans in to take the draw now. Against Ferrier. Up for Kemble. Kemble lost the handle on it. Laz sending it down low. Ferrier behind the net. 45 seconds to go. Ferrier puts the brakes on. Trying to get it out. Does get it out to center. Angel off at the red line. 37 seconds. Bongo all over him. That's sent in right on the stick of Skahan. Skahan down towards the empty net. Are they going to call icing? I thought he might have got a piece of it. Mid Wilson, but icing is the call. With 28 seconds left to go here in the affair. Coach Tanzosh will see if she uses her timeout here. I wouldn't. I never use the timeout with the lead. What are you going to talk about? Don't let them score. Unless you're absolutely exhausted. I don't use the timeout with the lead ever, but that's just me. Not saying I'm right. Just my philosophy. 28 seconds left to go here. 19 seconds remaining in the 6-on-4. Hepburn wins another face-off. Can't get it out as the Sharks keep the puck in. Sharks looking to slide it over. Chasing it down there is Bongo. Bongo and Hepburn. Hepburn got a chunk of them. 15 seconds to go. The Sharks desperately trying to keep the puck in. Seahawks are one clear away from the win. That goes off Hepburn's leg. Spins around and gets it out to center with 8 seconds to go. Chasing it there is Bongo. Bongo jars it loose. At center ice now. Here comes Anderson. Anderson with the empty net. She scores! Riley Anderson at the buzzer. Buries the biscuit there for the Seahawks. And they win the affair 3-1 here today. What a play by Bongo at center ice. What a great job by Anderson to get to it as the buzzer sounds. And the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks are going to come away with the victory here today. Oh my goodness. What a fantastic affair we were privy to here between these two good organizations. Well, your certified auto repair salute, top dog of the affair, is going to go to number 18, Ava Tanzosh. I thought Ava had a fantastic job, a fantastic game, did a fantastic job at the blue line all day today. So thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. They did wave that goal off, in fact, so your final here today. Now the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks 2 and the Stanford Sharks 1. We'll be right back with a Bantam affair in just a few moments. You're watching the Seahawks on the Solu. Great